Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective and timeless reading. So, whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's still a general reading. So, see which signs and symbols and messages resonate for you and help bring some clarity to your particular situation. It could bring new light to a situation or help you see something that was maybe in the dark or in between the lines. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with what is this? The Angels and Gemstone Guardians cards. Let's just get, this has like multiple messages. So let's just start with some messages. Some opening advice for you guys. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective. They need to know as an opening message for the energy going on right now. Oh, Angel of Energy Fields. That feels like a lot. All right, so there's not just an energy going on with you, it's fields of energy. This is really big. It says, let's see. I mean, if there's a lot of energy going on, I think of a field, I think of a storm, I think of like actually storm fields. So it makes me think of a lightning rod, actually grounding your energy to the earth, feeling solid while there's a lot of energy a-brewing. Let's see. It's kind of like, I feel like, you know, that energy right before a storm, you know, when you can kind of like, you know, something's going on. You know, something's in the air. There's an electricity there. So let's see. This is, I am grounded and focused. There you go. Grounded. I enjoy relaxing in nature to regenerate and rejuvenate my energy field. My body easily deflects electromagnetic frequency in my environment. So it makes me think maybe some of you are doing a lot on the computer, on the TV, on the old devices. So maybe it's just leaving the devices for a little bit today, even if it's just 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I just heard like German. I heard 15 Minuten. Maybe you're German. That was so clear and so random. I balance my life with fresh air and sunshine. So it's getting a little vitamin D, breathing in some fresh air, just connecting to nature today. Even if it's just sitting on your porch, even if you're driving, maybe just put down the window today, feel that fresh air on your skin. What does it say on the other? Oh, ooh, nice. It's tourmalated quartz. Woo! Says, are you a slave to technology? Are you being bombarded by too many electromagnetic frequencies? Maybe you can carry some tourmalated quartz with you. I mean, that's nice. It's like a combo. You get the quartz, but it's also that tourmaline. Amplify the protection from these draining forces. I also see the news, guys. I actually see a news like station on TV. I don't know what you watch, but like the news over and over and over, just repeating. And there's a quote. I saw a quote. It said something like, "He who that which controls the media controls something else." So maybe it's a sense of control or like being programmed. So maybe it's turning off the programming. Maybe even finding a alternative source of news. I kind of feel like it's that. Even the weather. That makes me think of the sun. Following the sun flares and the changes in the sun, because that's a lot of energy that comes to the earth. Take periodic breaks from electronics and re-energize yourself. So that's the advice coming through first, is to actually just connect to nature, get your battery back to full, you know, find your energy again, your stability again, feeling grounded. Sometimes we just get answers when we're out in nature. You know, it's just being in that environment. So even if you just can go to a park, if you live in a city, I actually see a dog park. So let's get clarity. Let's go to a totally different deck. Well, my hand's on these. So let's go to the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. I think these are the simple ones. So let's see. Get a simple message, clarity on energy fields, your energy changing, getting back your energy. Clarity for the collective, please and thank you. Let's get one message of healing. Balance. Look at this big angel. You're holding like a big pearl of wisdom. It kind of looks like steel. Or look at that ball. A ball of energy. Kind of makes me see the yin yang a little. Yeah, there's the like right past the beginning of the seed of life. You have the masculine, the feminine coming together to look like either an eye or a Vesica Pisces, but it's coming back into balance. Makes me think of the Two of Pentacles a little bit, balancing your schedule, juggling different things, paying attention to your energy, where it's being depleted, where it's being uplifted. But I also kind of see the Temperance in this. I looked. So we also have a little romance. Woo! Woo! Look at this picture. Nice. All right. I'll let you see this. It's really, really beautiful. So maybe that's that energy change. Some people feel in the air. They feel a little romance a brewing. All right. So let's continue. Let's go to something different. Let's get an angel number. Clarity on romance, balance, energy fields. I mean, hey, there's a little romance that could balance you out. I mean, it could also be that in order to have really nice romance, the TV has to be turned off. Hey. Well, maybe some good music can be on, but let's see. You definitely wouldn't want to be watching the news. That's not romantic at all. All right, let's... Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let's get one card. Oh, clarity for the collective, please and thank you. Oh, 7. All right, so we have a little compromise and balance. I just see two people, and now I keep saying the TV, like wanting to watch two different things. Like maybe it's compromising and just turning it off. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know, somehow compromising on what you want to watch. But I kind of do feel like something needs to be turned off completely. So it could be you compromising, coming to a conclusion, seeing eye to eye with someone, having a really good conversation, perhaps agreeing to disagree. You know, everyone has an opinion. It's self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of a lot of different things all rolled into one beautiful ball. Let's see. It says, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotion. I mean, hey, especially if it's this, and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. Yeah, you can't really make someone see your point of view if they don't have an open mind or heart to see it, or if somebody's really like stuck in a way. So the truth will set you free. The truth will bring something back into balance. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I have anything here. I do. I have this. I kind of want to pull a couple names. Let's get a couple of names. Let's just bounce around today. Flora and Fernando. Oh, that makes me think of ABBA. Means peaceful, Spanish. And Flora means flower. A couple more. Rita and Rob. Rita is Spanish for daisy. Rob, fame and bright. Kathy and Catherine. Pure means pure. Peter and Pete, meaning stone and rock. I didn't know that. Huh. Two more, Bonnie and Bob. Bonnie is pretty. Aww. Bob also means fame and bright. All right, let's get one more page. Sharon and Shannon. Sharon means the plain. Something about the Song of Songs and the Rose of Sharon. And Shannon means old and ancient. Ooh, like an old soul. That's really cool. All right, let's continue. Let's go to something different. Why not? Well, let's see. What do I have here? I have a lot. I got a lot today. Let me put them all here. Let's get one guardian angel card. This one. I need all these. I don't know what we're going to pull. Let me just put some there. Like, kind of an organized mess today. All right, let's see. Let's get clarity. One message for the collective on balance, romance, compromise, and energy. Faith. Have faith. Maybe that's what a compromise is. I mean, many people have many different backgrounds, many different faiths. I think it all kind of stems back to love. Maybe you're actually like blending faiths. You know, you're seeing different perceptions for somebody else's point of view or where they come from, and actually like branching out, kind of having your own special thing that you have faith in. But this could also be faith in yourself, that you can achieve something, that you can dream and make something happen, having faith in God, and sort of having faith in somebody else as well. There's two people kind of sitting out here. They are outside, kind of on a like a stump. And there's an angel kind of pointing towards something. So I feel like something is going to be restored. Your faith in something. Maybe you see a real cool like synchronistic sign. You know, we were just talking about that, just thinking about that, and how did it come up in your life right there? Maybe it's even like one of those names, and you just meet somebody with that name, or somebody that you know with that name calls you up, or you just see it somewhere on a sign, on a license plate or something like that. You know, sometimes they're not huge, big messages on destiny and where to go. Sometimes it's just a little clarity from the universe saying, hey, energy is all connected. We are all connected. You know, and your thoughts are really powerful. So pay attention to your thoughts. The way you speak to yourself, the way you speak to someone else. 12 is also brings you to 3, so creativity. You know, that birth of something new, the yin and the yang, birthing a new project, new way of doing something, new clarity. But it's also the 12, so that's a pause, and it is telling you to take a little pause here. That's the hangman. All right, so let's go to, I'll put them up here. Let's do, I don't know what let's do one Angel Wisdom Tarot card. Let's go to the tarot. Let's do like one foundational tarot card for the day, and then see what comes through and how to layer this reading and these energies. Okay. One card. A little clarity for you guys. Oh, all right. So it looks like we're going a little bit lovey-dovey today. What's at the bottom? The bottom is the Eight of... All right, so there is a walking away going on today. This is the Eight of Cups. This guy is like scratching his head, has his little backpack. What's in the backpack? He's taking a cup with him. The dog's coming along. I did see a dog park. Going on a walk, taking a journey. This is having to leave something behind. Something that wasn't working. It's usually something you put some love and time and attention into, but it's not building anymore. It's not working anymore. There's no compromise happening, and there's a different direction to go where you're actually, whether you know it or not, or this could be someone else, and whether they know it or not, they're heading towards that Nine of Cups. So you're leaving the Seven of Cups, which is like illusion, not knowing which choice to make, being really confused. It's like standing at the grocery store and there's so many options in front of you, which is the right one to choose. So it's choosing. Even if it's the wrong choice, you're going to figure out that wasn't the right one, that wasn't good for you, and then choose differently. But sometimes you choose just right when you really follow the truth of your heart and your soul. And once you make that choice, it's usually taking that choice with you, leaving the old supermarket. Maybe some of you are going to the store today. And you're heading towards that Nine of Cups. You're taking that beautiful thing with you here to actually go towards your wish come true. Many wishes coming true. That thing that makes your heart overflow with love. But it does usually mean you have to leave something behind. But whatever you're leaving behind, it wasn't the right choice anyway. And then once you take more steps towards that other thing, you're going to start to realize how that is the right direction for sure. So this says, this could be you or someone else, the need to move on, seeking more. You're seeking that ninth cup. There's something better. There's something out there that's so beautiful for you. You just have to make a little effort towards it. Seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. It's a spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and sometimes leaving home. Because the example I always kind of see is the kid going to college. You're leaving your old room. You're going off to have a great new experiences, new self-discovery, what you are, who you are, how you want to dress, new possibilities. And you can always go back to that situation or that old room, but who you are now, because you're discovering this path of bliss, you're going to be different when you go back. So if there's a situation, it can be anything, whether that's a job, a partnership, a way of doing something, an actual space, an actual home, it's still going to be there. Maybe you're not going to go back at all. Maybe it's a really big move. But let's just say this is like, your job. You're going on a new journey. You're having a new job. If you can still go back and visit all those beautiful people you worked with. You can still go back and say hi, or hang out with them on the side if you want to. But your new experiences in a new position is going to be the change. So something is changed in that partnership or in that relationship or at that job or not having that job. So it's time to walk out that door, go outside, and it looks like you're heading towards this, which is, oh, look at this little mermaid. She is so cute. Look at her beautiful face. So sometimes this is playing with your kids, you know, playing like you were a child. It's that ace. It's that beautiful opportunity to start something absolutely new from the beginning, like you are a child again. So it's like, you know, it's the Ace of Cups. This is that beautiful cup being handed to you. This is maybe that cup that you took with you and you're choosing to hand to someone else. But it's that beginning of possible romance or beautiful friendship where there's just pure, innocent love. It's love. You know, to take that cup and take that sip, it's first replenishing yourself and having that love in yourself. So your cup is full if you happen to offer it to someone else. But usually this is a chance to have a new start or a new partnership, but you're still going to have to learn. There are going to be many chapters to come, new experiences to have, many romantic dates, many cups of coffee with a friend, whatever it is. Even if this is a job, hey, awesome. Because this is a job you're going to actually love. This is a job that you get to do, not have to do. It's that different kind of job. I love the dolphin. That just makes me think of laughter. This is beautiful. I mean, it's free will. If somebody offers you this, is it the right choice? Are you going to take a sip? You're not going to really ever know if it's right for you unless you try. But if you offer this to someone else and they don't want to try, that's free will too. But I feel like when this comes through, when you have this faith, this strength to go towards the Nine of Cups, which is wishes coming true, this is the start. So I do feel like there is a start of something fresh. It's a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, or a deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual insights, a love letter, and maybe a new home. Maybe some of you get like a little love text, or you're writing a love letter. Hey, that's kind of romantic. Like somebody's writing you a song, or you write a song for someone else, something like that. Or even someone, if they're a musician, maybe playing you a little song. Hey, that's kind of cute. That would be really special. But it's allowing yourself to be the newbie, to start over, you know, to discover. Now, do we want this one or this one? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's do this. This is the Love Oracle card. Let's just get one. Or I say that and then I end up pulling more, but let's see what comes. Let's get clarity on the Ace. Ace of Cups. Let's bridge it. Bridge the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups together. One card, please. Oh, lightning. Yeah. I say something about lightning in the beginning, that big change, like that energy thing. Well, lightning's coming through. It is a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Maybe that's a transformation in a partnership, in you, in having something new you really didn't expect at all. It's at the bottom. Ooh, you have a Grim Reaper. So you are leaving something behind that's done. Whether that's an old way of doing something, that old you, that old thing that just wasn't right for you anymore. Maybe that's the epiphany coming through. Grow and transform your life. No second chances and the relationship is over. So even if it's the same relationship, the way you were in it, that coming back is different. So let's see. Let's go to something different now. Let's go to this one. It's kind of similar. And I kind of want to pull this one since we have that little mermaid here. But let's get clarity on something being done. Growing, transforming your life, sudden changes, epiphanies, upheaval, transformation, a beautiful new experience, a little romance. I mean, it is possible with this that somebody else is walking away from a situation, maybe heading towards you, vice versa. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Let's get clarity on lightning. A sudden change. This is the clarifying love situations, these cute little neon cards. Oh, you're getting a message. That's communication. Somebody has something to say. The telephone. It's like an old phone. And there's the sound here. So actually hearing somebody's voice, not just a text, although it does say message. Wants to talk, on speaking terms, information, it does say text, call, expression, and communication issues. Didn't this say compromise? So maybe that's where the compromise is coming through. Just finally agreeing on something, feeling free. Having this communication is what sets you free. I mean, it says expression, so I think of inflection. Somebody's actual, the way that they say their words and the words being said. And it says where there's a lack of understanding, it's moving on. So if there's a specific person or situation where there was just no good communication, where there's never clarity, where there's always butting heads, that could be what's over, what you're leaving, and heading towards a place where, I mean, this is where your heart is open, where there's great communication. It does say that you're having some spiritual insight, so pay attention to your natural psychic abilities, that knowing you have. Clarity on message. Rise and fall. Time to get off the ride. I mean, you are walking out the door here. Maybe something felt like it was a ride. I kind of see a Ferris wheel, like something going around and around and around. And then I see, like, I don't know, maybe like the door, because this looks like a door, just wasn't opening before. Maybe it's just you actually opening up that door and getting off that ride. Perhaps getting off together, perhaps not. Maybe somebody else is still on that ride. But it says rise and fall. Time to get off the ride. On and off, roller coaster, good and bad, inconsistent, unpredictable, clashing desires. And then this says communication issues. I feel like the epiphany coming through is what is the changing of this. And it's either having to be clear in your communication to make it work, or heading towards that Nine of Cups where it will. It's at the bottom. Wow. You have unexpected. You got, look at this. We got a little double whammy with 2 different decks here. So yeah, whatever's coming through with that first energy field thing, there's going to be a little like zap. It's going to zap you back. Maybe zap you back into reality, or zap you up into a spiritual path, zap you into a new path. It could also be, you know, if that's already occurred or that's not happening, this lightning feeling could also be this. That's going to kind of come out of nowhere. Because if you have this romance waiting for you somewhere, whether you know it or not, it's going to probably... I just see this like elevator like shooting you to the stratosphere. It could come all of a sudden. It says to expect the unexpected. Sudden, unpredictable, surprising, when least expected, accidental, unplanned, swift, and random. You might just, I see that grocery store, maybe run into somebody in the grocery store. Okay, wow. So, expect the unexpected. But it looks like whatever is coming through is heading you towards freedom, romance, new potential love, good communication. Maybe that's surprising. All right, let's do that. Let's do this tarot. It's pretty cute. This is the Mermaid Tarot. This one. Let's just see what comes through. It's we did a lot of cards today. All right, so we definitely have something unexpected gonna happen. Expect the unexpected, whatever it is. You're gonna be able to figure it out, handle it, know which way to go. I feel like the unexpected thing, though, is actually something really good. I feel like, you know, this is kind of the past. Maybe something comes in and it's not like a roller coaster ride. It's actually exhilarating and real. It's like a ride you want to get on. Like, I'm just getting that, like, you know, when you get those butterflies and that exciting energy, like when you're a kid and you just want to get back on the ride. That's what I see. Like, I don't see that boring ride that's going to go around. You're like, it was boring. I see, like, when you're a kid like this and you're waiting to get on that ride, and then you get to the end and then you run and you get in line again. Like, I want to ride again. I want to ride it again. That was so awesome. And it's amazeballs like every time. So let's see. Let's go to the Mermaid Tarot. Let's see if we can get a little bit of clarity from the tarot. Clarity for the collective on lightning, compromise, rise and fall, unexpected message, romance. What else is here? Balance and energy. Balance. Then I see this in the beginning, that Two of Pentacles. Well, there you go. Something's coming back into balance. When I see this, I always think of making it fun. When you have to multitask and handle a lot, you have to have that lighthearted fun energy in there. Or it just kind of feels like what you're balancing out's heavy. This cute little rabbit. You also might have to do something different ways. Rabbits don't really run straight. They're kind of all over the place. They zigzag. But you're even balancing with your foot and your ear. So listening, hearing, moving. You have this little audience with these cute little mermaids just in awe of you. So this is readjusting your schedule, readjusting where your energy is placed, so you feel like you actually do have more balance. Maybe you need some time for a little romance. Maybe even taking yourself out on a date. Maybe you meet somebody unexpectedly when you're out and you're by yourself doing your own thing. But, you know, to continue to do something the same way and feel like your energy isn't like restored is not going to bring you back into balance. This usually takes a readjustment somewhere. It's learning to juggle different things and seeing which is, like, if you have different balls and they are different heavy, like, weights, which one needs more of your energy and attention and, like, you know, strength, which one needs a little less. How can you adjust so they're each balanced? So sometimes this is having two jobs, or this is like balancing career and home, you know, or career and having fun, or whatever it is. It's usually a balance of different energies. But it's figuring out how much attention is needed and where. Let's get clarity on the Two of Pentacles. And Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. What is being balanced? I keep hearing restored. Ace of Cups. Again, that's coming back. So, it's all about a new start in love. Loving who you are. Loving how beautiful, you know, those parts of you that are maybe really unique or are and are special and different. I'm just getting like, look at this. It's like the same thing. How unique you are. Look at your cup is in the ocean. It doesn't need to be replenished. These emotions become something you're actually comfortable with. And they create this growth. I feel like it's like a safe space for these fishies. It also makes me think of Pisces energy a lot. And when you think about the Pisces, think about this. It's the only water sign that they're like, you know, all the water signs have that shell, that big protective shell, except for Pisces. Pisces is just like bare ass naked in that big dark ocean, and even when it's like a coral reef. So the way the Pisces feels, it's like every little ripple is so sensitive, but it's allowing to feel all those vibrations, you know, allowing that sensitivity to just, maybe it's like being in the moment. It's actually feeling somebody's skin or being in their energy field. This is a double offer of love. So I would say, you know, you have the two here. You have this romance. It looks like somehow you and someone else are actually coming together and wanting to make the same offer and wanting to try to start something from the same level. It's a chance to love, but you know, if you let that cup, I mean, it doesn't look like these, honestly, usually my little example is you have that beautiful cup and you like leave it on the shelf and it either like evaporates and dries up, or you never take a sip, or someone else chooses to, you know, recognize how beautiful that cup of love is and take a sipperoo. But in both of these cards, this particular offer of love, this Ace of Cups that's coming through, they're both already under the water. There's no need to replenish anything. I feel like this love that's coming through just is love. Like pure, innocent, and simple. It's already constantly going to be replenished. That's so amazing. I really like that. All right, so let's get clarity on the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I mean, that just looks like a double whammy. We got a couple double whammies in this. The unexpected and the lightning. Maybe a message finally coming through. Then we have this, another double whammy. You know, balance and balance. Let's just see what a bridge is. What is all this about? What does the collective need to know? I hear remembering. I mean, when I see the romance, maybe it's just me, but I feel like that's something that should, whether it's just treating yourself, that beautiful like romantic energy is so beautiful to have in your life. And I feel like even if you're in this partnership, and you've been in a partnership for a really, really long time, you know, you've had many ups and downs of reality and real life. But if you forget about romance, if you forget to date, you know, to always have that chance to like just laugh together and have some new experiences and, you know, kind of go back to what it was in the beginning of a partnership where you felt this and you felt those like giggly little butterflies, then it's, I don't know, I just see that Ferris wheel again. And if, you know, that is something that is, it's never really felt, if that romance isn't there, maybe that's what's being left behind or unexpectedly coming back or needs to be like, you see, or not, or this is coming through somewhere in your life where this kind of romance, it doesn't feel like you even have to try. You just want to do it. You're just in that water. Let's see. You like dive into that ocean head first. It's not like you're sticking a little toe in and checking the temperature. You're in it and you're comfortable and you're adjusted. You know, when you like first jump in, you're like, whoa, maybe that's the unexpected. I kind of see like, oh, it's cold. Cold. And then like in like a couple seconds, you're like, oh, I'm actually used to something faster than you thought. All right, let's get another card. Clarity on that Ace of Cups times 2. What's that? Oh, wow. I love this card. This is the Chariot. This is 7. This is a spiritual path. This is you having victory. This is you finally moving fast, feeling free, driving your stick shift, getting on the road, taking action. It's just going to feel like every day is a victory with this card. And I know this is a side note, but I just wanted to share this amazing thing that happened to me with this card. I don't know, when I first got these cards, it was years ago, I just kind of pulled a card for my day. And this was the card I pulled. And I was like, it's so pretty. Like I never saw it's like a seahorse, horse, mer person. How cool is that? Look at that tail, right? And then I just kind of put the cards in my purse and I went to work. And I met a girl that came in. I had never met her before. And she had, you know when a tattoo is like really fresh and it's kind of shiny? She had this tattoo here. It was her whole forearm. And it was like almost exactly this picture. Same colors. I mean, who has a gigantic horse fish tattoo that they had just got? And I was like, your tattoo? I was like, what? She goes, oh, thank you, I just got it. And she said she went to the tattoo artist and just told him to do whatever he wanted, which is pretty ballsy. But she's like, he was an amazing artist. I just let him do whatever he wanted. And that's what he put on her. And she just happened to feel like she should stop by where I worked. And I had pulled this card. How synchronistic is that? I mean, it's not even that it was anything particular other than the reminder that we are all energetically connected. And those little amazeball miracles that happen are just mind-boggling. They're just so beautiful when that happens. Like, what are the chances? Like, it just makes you feel like you are blessed to be in that moment, to understand how we're all connected somehow through love, through the universe, through our energy. And it's just like a little, hey, reminder, life is awesome. And that moment, I actually have a picture somewhere of her tattoo. And I showed her this card. I said, can I show you something? I don't know if you know anything about tarot. And she's like, sure, you can show it. I was like, I pull one card a day just to kind of feel like what energy is going to happen. I was like, that's the card I pulled. And I showed her this and she was like, oh my God. So it made her day too. It like was an epiphany. They make her see something totally different because she actually didn't even know why she just trusted the guy to put the tattoo on her. So it's having trust. At the bottom, you have Temperance. In the beginning of the reading, I think that was the other card I saw with the Two of Pentacles here, with the balance. It was Temperance. Which is kind of like, this is like the little Temperance. It's kind of like the big boy Temperance. Temperance is alchemy. It's art. It's the divine fusion of the masculine and the feminine together to be like almost like a one being. It's being the professional. Didn't we get something about saying professional? I don't even know where it is anymore. Something said something about being professional. And it's that person that's able to coordinate a lot of different situations, a lot of different emotional situations, or multitasking, and make it look easy, even though it doesn't mean that it is. Sometimes in the typical one, that is the angel kind of sticking a toe in the water and one on earth. But maybe it's about actually diving in that brings balance. Trying something out, opening up your heart. You are waist deep here. You are balanced between, I'm getting that like as above, so below. As within, so without. And look at this energy flow that you have going back and forth between your masculine and your feminine. It's not even water. It's just pure spiritual rainbow energy. It's vibration. It's really beautiful. She also has a really, oh, I thought she had a hat on. It looks like she has a beach hat on, but it's not. It's actually an eclipse. That is a time of perfect balance. That's like a really special time. I feel like that's maybe a divine timing thing when something just aligns oh so perfectly. Actually, now when I look at that and I kind of look at that neon back there, it kind of looks like that too. Maybe something around an eclipse, even though that's just a neon, but because there's no light in the middle. It's Major Arcana 14. She also has some badass tattoos. I don't know if you can see it. They almost also look like henna. But, you know, if this is upside down, it's really not trusting that fusion of your masculine and your feminine and finding the balance between heaven and earth. So when you have these spiritual downloads and these spiritual connections that you have, or these lessons of love, but you're not putting them into use in your everyday world, there's not a balance. There's a lack somewhere. There's always that empty hole that you feel. that something's missing. And once you add that spirit, your spirituality in your everyday world, that's when you start to feel this wholeness, this strength, towards victory. Figuring out how to bring a sense of control back into your world by releasing it where it doesn't belong. And opening up your heart to this fulfillment of real love. So let's sum all this up. I hope something came through that was helpful. I kind of feel like some of you have like some sexy dates, or like something's gonna change, but it's like a good change. It feels like if you were like kind of stuck, I might kind of see this elevator like stuck. It's like you're finally moving up. Maybe just feeling this romance energy within you. Maybe that starts to exude out there, make you feel really in balance. And maybe that's just, it brings this beautiful offer, whether this is a friendship or whatever. I feel like it's the road to victory. It's the road to, look, there's even these two girls like tending their seahorse. Like giving a little scratcheroo. Like a little, on the horse. I love that part of the horse. And putting on the reins here. All right, let's go. What do I have that I can sum this up with? I want something with a message. Do I have the bird cards? I do, yeah. Let's go to the winged enchantment and sum up this reading. Please and thank you. One more. I start back here and I kind of like inch my way towards you guys throughout the reading. All right, one more card. It's the last message that the collective needs to know today. To be hopeful, to bring a little insight, clarity to your situation. And sometimes it's just a situation makes sense later, and or understanding maybe somebody else's situation too. Especially if you were like really energetically connected to someone. One more. The Heron 16. The 16, I mean, that's like, hey, that's like the tower, which is like this lightning energy. But when the tower comes, it takes away something that was not built on a solid foundation. It was teetering anyway. It was meant to come down, whether you wanted to be the one to actually get in there and push it down, or it happened by divine orchestration or outside circumstances or someone else. That tower needs to go down to give you a fresh slate, a fresh space to actually build something solid that will grow. It will grow. So, that could be just a way of thinking. It doesn't have to be an actual thing. Let's see. What is this? The heron. Also a gigantic, amazing bird. The heron is. They're so big. They look really special when you get to see one of them flying in the sky. It says, I am Heron, the ally of the mystic. I am stable. I am peace. I never miss a ripple in the great pool. I mean, didn't I say that? Wasn't that the what I said about like a Pisces energy? And that doesn't mean that you have to be a Pisces or you're dealing with a Pisces. It's that energy. It's that strength to really be your bare ass self in something that's like a big scary ocean, but there's parts of it that are also beautiful. Like that beautiful coral reef in the crystal waters of, I just saw like I heard tiki, but I can't. I heard tiki, but I don't think that's a place. Maybe it's a place. I heard like a tiki torch, something like that. But it's feeling every little like emotion, but every little ripple in the energetic field of this awesome world that we're in. Where was I? It got me excited. I never miss a ripple in that great pool. I never dwell on moments already past. You know, to dwell on something that's done is just getting stuck in the past and not moving you forward. I am the gift of concentration. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance and the inherent strength to stand alone. Now is the time for rest and meditation. You must, I think that was the beginning message, was going out in nature, meditation, turning off the devices. You must find your, where is that? I have so many cards today, this one. You must find your center and ground yourself in it. I am perfect timing. That's with this. Perfect timing, never moving too soon, never striking too late. So it's not getting ahead of yourself and pushing something to happen, but it's also not letting your chance pass you by. I am the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment in the cosmos. If you're trying to push something, it is time to let go. Be still in the waters around you. Wait for the undercurrent and see what it brings. What's underneath the surface here. You can feel it. You might not be able to see it. I am humble, having mastered the silence of non-action. There is purification. There is purification in acceptance. There is wellness in letting things be the way they are. Your meditation, your beauty, your balance. You are the calm center of your own universe. You are Heron. I'll be the sunlight in your universe. I think love was really something real. Baby, if I could change the world. I don't think any other songs came through today. But that's a pretty nice one to come through at the end. I mean, sometimes songs don't come through it in readings, but when I actually go through to get the playlist, I do think of another song. So if anything comes through later, I'll put it below for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you so much. What else? I guess I'll kind of mention, like, I know I don't usually say in my readings to subscribe or to give it a thumbs up, but if you ever feel like there's messages that come through here that just you feel like should get out there or heard, or you just enjoy it, maybe give it a thumbs up, hey. And, you know, it also shows that I'm connecting to you guys. And I hope this was helpful. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.